BT's Business Report is sponsored by Dynamic Funds.
Welcome back. 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel joins us now. Good morning, Mike. Happy Friday.
Thank you. Same to you. Good to see you.
Good. Likewise. Longest week ever, I feel like. So I'm happy we're wrapping it up.
Somebody tweeted, I saw this morning, this 11-day work week is coming to an end today.
Seriously, that's smooth. That's smooth. Okay, let's talk about something that we've been talking about since the beginning of the pandemic. Toilet paper. People were hoarding toilet paper last year, but it seems like Costco is stepping in and they're saying no more.
Well, yes and no. And there's a couple of things. First off, yes, during the early days of the pandemic, people were stocking up on all things household supplies, whether it was at Costco and all retailers. But in the latest earnings from Costco, just released last night, the company said it's going to have to start putting item number restrictions on things like toilet paper and paper towels and cleaning products. Now, the chief financial officer of Costco wasn't specific whether that's U.S. only or for all of the North American operations of Costco. But the problem is not that people are going out and binge buying. No, it's the supply chain. They've got, theoretically, lots of supply, but just can't get it to the stores. And this is something, Faiza, that so many companies and industries have been talking about of late. The transportation industry, shipping, global shipping issues are a major problem right now. Costco is dealing with it as well, so they're going to have to put in some in-store purchase limits. Now, having said that, Costco is coming off its best quarter ever, $61 billion in sales. Profit, $1.6 billion. This is a company that just saw its fastest growth rate since the 1990s. That tells you, and it's already a massive company, that tells you how much business Costco has been doing over the past year and a bit because of changing trends. I mean, look, it was allowed to stay open during the pandemic, and guess where shoppers went?
Costco, my guess is.
Yep.
All right.
Indeed.
Good to know. Okay, let's stay on the topic of supply chain issues. It seems Nike's having similar problems.
Same problem. And they're one of their major manufacturing centers for Nike products is in Vietnam. And all the plants there are shut down due to COVID protocol restrictions right now. Yeah, there are some countries that are still dealing with COVID in a big way and limiting production. So Nike, which is gearing up for the holidays, saying, we can't get as much of the items that people want to buy. So do not be surprised if you see the products, Nike products, in limited supply in stores. And they've had to reduce their earnings guidance because of it.
Wow. Okay. SNC Lavalin back in the news and not for the right reason.
Well, look, SNC has been charged, and a couple of its former executives, with bribery and fraud allegations by the RCMP related to bridge construction in Montreal dating back to the 1990s. This news broke yesterday morning, and it brought back, again, all of the talk about SNC related to the previous conviction on bribery and fraud allegations against executives, deals with Libya. And that, of course, was back in the SNC scandal involving the Trudeau government and former Solicitor General Jody Wilson-Raybould. So, yeah, SNC back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. And the share price yesterday down 3% at the TSX.
Okay, let's talk about something fun here. Lululemon wins a big contract with Canada's Olympic team.
Yep, going to outfit Team Canada, starting with the Winter Games coming up this in 2022 and through to the 2028 Summer Games in Los Angeles. This is going to be a very different look for Team Canada. There were some fashion questions, I suppose, about the previous Team Canada outfits sponsored by the HBC with the jean jackets, faded jean wear. And look, Lululemon's all about stretchy clothing and spandex, and it's going to be a very different and dare we say more athletic look for Team Canada.
I'm excited to see it. What did you think about the jean jacket? Oh, okay. Your face says it all. Say no more.
Let's just say I like the Lululemon look better. Incidentally, on the news, Lululemon shares hit a record yesterday. in Wall Street trading. Oh, yeah, it's also traded. Why is Lululemon only traded on Wall Street? That has always bothered me. It used to be on the TSX, and then they delisted and went to the States. I don't know. But they're a Canadian company based in Vancouver.
I saw that news, and I was thinking, oh, I should go out and buy some Lululemon. So it seems it's a good move for them, right?
It is, and it's high quality, high price, but it's been a huge seller because of people working from home and looking for comfort.
The comfy look. Okay, let's talk about something I'm on board for. The European Union wants to have a standardized charging cable or plug of some sort, but it seems like not everybody's on board with this idea.
No, Apple says, no, we've got the lightning cord. You're not changing the way we charge our phones. Good luck, European Union. You're right. You go to the EU, and of course, you've got different electricity plugs to start with, and then you've got the USB-C cord and the lightning cord, and I doubt this is going to go anywhere when you've got a company the size of Apple, unless Apple just says to heck with charging cords and goes with just charging pads or something like that, right? They could do that. The other thing too is, Faiza, when we're talking about standard capabilities, standardization, another thing to look for too is, will the electric vehicle market also have a specific one single charging port? Well, all the automakers, I think they are working toward that, because that would only make sense, right? But the cell phone industry is so far, ingrained already that it's going to be pretty tough for the EU to make that happen.
Okay, Mike Eppel, pleasure chatting with you. Have a great weekend.
You too. See ya.
Okay, time now, 6:20 a.m. Just ahead, the election is over. Changes in Ottawa aren't finished just yet. A cabinet shuffle is on the way after a number of ministers lost their seats. That's coming up right after the break.